NPC Gamecast.
Alright, Martin, we both seen Dark Tower.
What do you think?
I will tell you right now, as a man who has read 3 books, the fuck's going on? Like, they just throw you into that, don't they?
Because I'm only up to the same point you are in the books, would have you rather gone into it not knowing even the first 3 books?
I purposely watched it without just forgetting the books. Just when they just kind of watched it as in it was... And to be honest, I couldn't notice any stuff much from the books anyway, because it sounded like it wasn't even those books that it took from.
It was, but they changed a lot. The Man in Black, I don't understand how they managed to make it so he can travel like he does.
He's a sorcerer that can travel through
Yes,
portals.
but in the books he can't.
Yeah, I know. In the first book, he just walked.
He's just walking. And in the other ones, he's not actually anywhere. He's controlling other people. But they only made one reference to that in the whole movie.
Oh, well, no, they did he was able to, what is it, when you can suggest things and people had to do it, which was really cool.
Yeah, but in the books he could do that, but he couldn't just teleport wherever he wanted.
No, he couldn't take portals. But then again, I haven't read the last book, so I don't know 100% if that comes into it.
No, because those portals were the doors.
I see what you mean.
So they took out the whole door situation in the drawing of the 3 and added the portals in there to make it more understandable. I'm assuming. Honestly,
definitely all the actors were good.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone was pretty cool, play the characters well. I loved McConaughey as the Man in Black.
Yeah.
I thought he was really good at that.
And
even
wrong.
the boy, he wasn't as much a little bitch as he's in the books.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't get me wrong, the movie was actually really good. I don't know what people are complaining about.
It's too fast. You got thrown in, and there was like the flashes. It's hard for a lot of people when you get a movie, they de-seed it. Like, it's just this happened, this happened, and you get lost. I didn't realize the part with his dad was ages ago. That almost seemed like it wasn't that long ago. That was him and his dad fighting years ago, and the boy saw it. When what do you call it? The Dark Man, or the Man in Black, kills his dad, tells him to just stop breathing, and then dies.
No.
That part was years ago, but the way they made it seem was like because it flashed to it, and you didn't get years ago or anything. You just had to like come to the conclusion, oh, that was a long time ago.
See, I come to the conclusion straight away that was years ago, because that was before the world had moved on, kind of references they were making. Well,
that's what I mean. I didn't because there was only 2 of them. It made me think, oh, maybe this isn't too modern because he's the last gunslinger kind of thing.
Yeah.
But also, all the action and stuff is all pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I did the same thing. I went into it not caring about the books.
Yeah.
But I reckon a lot of people they've read or listened to all the books, going into watching it, and then that's where all the bad complaints are coming from.
Yeah, definitely. Because I read shitloads of comments and stuff like that, and everyone was they were all book readers.
Yeah.
All complaining that the movie wasn't like the books, which is pretty much what's going to happen in almost every case.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a good movie. I've got to say, it's good. I want to actually read the rest of the books now, just to see.
I'm very interested now in reading, to be honest, reading the rest of the books to find out how it all ties together and what's the point of it. I think a lot of people would be annoyed too. Like, you see the Dark Tower get hit, but you don't know anything else other than a big black Sauron tower. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
The only part that made me question anything is how was he able to ricochet the second bullet to hit the first one he fired? He fires at him. The Man in Black's like, all right, I'll just stop this kind of thing. And then he fires another one and ricochets it off the wall and hits his original bullet and makes that guy hit him. How'd that second bullet catch up to that first one?
Less ricochets.
How's the guy stopping the bullet in the first place?
He's sorcerers.
Then why did the second bullet hitting the first bullet even matter?
Because he was getting ready to stop the first bullet. He wasn't even concluding the second one was going to do
So the bullet hadn't stopped moving.
Yeah, it's still going straight.
Gained speed by getting hit by a second weaker bullet.
Not gain speed, but also curved off of his hand, when he put his hand out.
Oh, so you can only stop stuff in a cone shape in front of his
Well, no, because when he was fighting him, he was fucking using his sorcery powers. His stance was funny though, but I wonder if that's the way they described it.
Yeah.
Because he was like, oh, I'm more McConaughey style, I'm gonna get you kind of thing.
I just love how he uses the
not cool sorcery, because through the whole movie, he's so calm and collected through everything.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I'm all sorcery now, like some weirdo being a sorcerer.
He still seemed very calm and collective during that fight.
Maybe it's his face and his person doing that. Like, it just didn't seem right. Also, I wasn't expecting him to kill the mother like that.
Oh, yeah, that was cool, actually.
Also, just I love that power. I want to see that more in movies where you just, when someone is so powerful, they tell you what to do and they just walk off as you mutilate each other. There's something really creepy about that.
Nah, it's cool.
Other than that, I like the fact they left the quote in there. That was good.
Which one?
The Creed. Yeah, that's cool. It's always a cool build-up moment when they do that kind of stuff. The end, was that Jake taking control of him?
What do you mean?
At the end, when he's in the chair and Jake's psychic powers being sucked out of his face, the gunslinger gets like a story of concrete thrown onto him.
Yeah, no.
And then Jake looks like he takes over, or he starts repeating it with.
Is
that him motivating him?
Yeah, he's just getting the whole D&D thing where they can give him a die.
Inspiration.
That's it.
He's giving him inspiration.
Yes.
You're saying so he gave him +1 die to attack or something?
Yes. It was just inspiring him to get up and kill.
I'm trying to think of, because it started off. What did it start off with? Was it the boy or was it the slinger? Oh no, it started off with the tower being attacked and kids being in a chair, and like it definitely started off with what's going on?
Yes, I was very confused with the starting because I had no idea what that was about. Then it went to a normal storyline.
That was a great scene when what would you call them? The people going to get Jake?
The fake skins?
Yeah. And then Jake's like out the window, and then the other big fat guy just goes out the window after him. She's like, "Don't worry, we always do this." It's like, what the fuck? That guy's climbing buildings, chasing kids. It's fucking creepy.
So it stayed true to the books, or it didn't?
No, it didn't.
Well, I've only read the first 3, so if the next 4, I will find out.
From what I'm understanding, it didn't at all. But it had this basic storyline behind it, but other than
I could watch it, then read the books and have a whole different experience?
I would recommend watching it first and then reading the books, yeah.
Well, that's what's cool for me, because I read the first 3, but it didn't seem like to have anything almost what was in the movie. Yeah. Now I can go into the books understanding it better and better. Yeah. My plan is to read the books and then watch the movie again.
Yeah, that's pretty much
see how the experience is. Either way, I thought it was fine. Like, it's up there in the DC area, so I'd say it was too fast.
Too furious.
Have been. Definitely too furious. Probably shouldn't say great. People, I think, assume that word means like it was absolutely a must-watch.
That's generally what great means.
It's good.
For me, it was a must-watch because it was a Stephen King in general, and I kind of
come buckets over Stephen King.
Sure, that's the way you want to put it.
I do. No, I'll say as a Stephen King fan, would you put it in the sci-fi as well? Is that sci-fi generally?
No, it's fantasy. I reckon it's
fantasy. Is that fantasy? Yeah, interdimensional stuff.
It's classified more as fantasy than sci-fi.
Like I said, anything with good budget, good actors is generally something you can watch at least once.
Yeah.
It's true.
I know, but it's such a...
And my biggest...
I'm not saying that's something like... I'm not saying buy it. I'm not saying you have to go out and fucking get this thing in 4K and like get your surround sound going. No, I'm just saying...
I'm going to do that.
The actors were good. Like, I mean, like... You go into it not knowing much, and McConaughey and
Is the gunslinger and the whatever man in the first 3 books?
The gunslinger's right through it.
Yeah.
So it's always following him?
The whole story of the Dark Tower is the gunslinger trying to get revenge on the Man in Black.
What do you rate Dark Tower, Martin?
At least a 7 out of 7 for the books.
Wait, did you rate the books?
Yeah.
He also rated them perfect.
The books.
You know, the books. There are 7 out of 7.
But no, the books are good. The movie is good. I would definitely watch it if you like Stephen King.
Oh yeah, anyone that likes Stephen King, it's a must-watch just in general. His movies are always good.
At least
they're nothing less than good.
At least the ones he actually has some sort of a say in it, I should say.
Did he have a say in the Dark Tower?
He had some sort of influence to it.
He's like, I like that theme. Keep that there. Anyway, Dark Tower, 10 out of 10, worth seeing once.
Yeah, it's got some good.
If you're a Stephen King fan, buy it.
Can you listen to it through audiobook, right?
Yeah.
Where do you listen to it through?
Audible.
Oh, you still all through
Go to audible.com. If you type in the code NpcGameCast, nothing will happen.